Here is how to smash 1e4 players with the Sicilian Taimanov, a flexible setup with deadly counterplay they never expect. White plays pawn to e4, we go c5. Knight to f3, we respond with e6, flexible and solid. d4 opens the center, we trade with c takes d4. Knight recaptures and we develop with knight to c6. This is the starting position of the Taimanov. After knight to c3, we play queen to c7, the signature Taimanov move, prepping center pawn push ideas and supporting the c-file. White develops with bishop to e3, we go a6, stopping any knight b5 nonsense. Bishop goes to e2 and knight to f6. White castles, then we play bishop to b4, pressuring the knight. White plays f3 to secure their center, and now d5, we strike immediately. Takes on d5 and we calmly recapture with the e-pawn. White trades knights and we rebuild with b-pawn, our structure stays strong. Bishop to d4 and we respond with bishop to d6, aiming all our pieces toward the king side. White plays h3, trying to stop any knight g4 jumps. We go knight h5 anyway. Bishop to f2 and now castle kingside. We've completed development with more space, safer king, and serious attacking chances. If white goes for the English attack with queenside castling, this is how we flip the script. We actually come out on top here, but don't rush your own castling too early, or you'll walk straight into a pawn storm. Queen goes to c7, Taimanov setup on the board. Bishop to a3, we go a6, standard prep. White plays queen d2, lining up for queenside castling. We bring out our knight to f6. Then f3 hits the board, trying to solidify the center. We respond with knight to e5, locking down the e4 pawn. Now queenside castle from white, here comes the race. We push b5, then king to b1 from white, just safety mode. We play bishop e7, holding back castling for now. White starts g4, classic English attack setup. We go h6 to slow it down. Then h4, full send. We reply with b4, kicking the knight. Knight retreats to a4 and now d5, we break the center. White plays bishop f4, but we go bishop b7, stacking pieces. Then bishop e2 from white, we play d takes e4, simplifying while ahead. White goes f takes e4, we drop rook c8, building a battery. White pushes g5, threatening pressure, but we hit back with knight takes e4. Queen slides to e3, we play bishop to d6. Then rook f1, h takes g5, and white recaptures. We follow up with g6, locking down the king side. White captures with bishop takes e5, we respond with bishop takes e5. Then white brings bishop to d3 and we bring out the sleeper, rook h4. Now we're pressuring both flanks while white's attack fizzled. This next line, it's played by none other than Magnus Carlsen himself, against Nepo, facing an early g4 push. This shows how dangerous and flexible the Taimanov can be, even at the world champion level. e4, we go c5. Knight f3, e6, the Taimanov begins. d4, we take it, knight recaptures. Then knight c6 and queen to c7. White plays bishop e3, we go a6, classic setup. Suddenly g4, early aggression from Nepo. We calmly play knight d4, queen recaptures. Now we strike with b5, already expanding. White castles queenside, we develop bishop b7. King b1 from white, we bring out knight to f6. f3 hits the board, so we activate rook with c8. White continues g5, and we drop knight back to h5. Queen d2, and we develop bishop e7 smooth. White plays bishop h3, we push b4, gaining space. Knight e2, then we break the center with d5. White plays bishop g4, we go g6, holding the king side. White takes on h5, we recapture with the h-pawn. Knight f4 comes in, and now d takes e4. Knight captures on h5, wild position, e takes f-pawn. But bishop f4 stabilizes, and we plant queen on d8. White brings queen to e3, and now bishop d5. Knight f6 check is met with bishop takes f6. Pawn captures, we go rook g8, pressure. White plays rook e1, we develop rook to g2. Then queen a7, queen back to d7. Queen backs to d4. Rook takes c2, bishop c1, we sack the rook, king takes, and queen c6 with check. King to b1, then queen a4, and finally rook d2, bishop takes a2, Nepo resigns. If you enjoyed this line from Magnus, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments if you want more Taimanov content. I've got plenty of sharp ideas ready.